Hello there. My name is Brendan Huey. Welcome to the Boost Fantasy Football Podcast. Today I'm joined by my two co-hosts. I'm going to try to show you. We got Patrick Scott over here with his camera off, and then we've got Caleb Phelps. We are two of the three. Oh, if I can switch to Caleb, it won't let me. There we go. There's Caleb.
There we go. Hey.
And we are two of the three, or we are three of the three founders of Boost Fantasy Football. The three of us. There are two of us here. So we are. We are three of the founders of Boost Fantasy Football, a new way to play fantasy football for people who love fantasy football. At Boost Fantasy, you put together a team each week similar to what you expect from daily fantasy leagues. Difference is that in Boost, we take your football knowledge to the next level. At Boost, you can attain cards that give you a unique advantage going into each week. Use the cards that you have to build your most effective lineup and top the standings in your Boost Battle League. In our weekly podcast, you can expect us to discuss topics related to fantasy football as well as our adventure into the industry is evolving. Also, listen closely for promo codes you can use to earn Boost points and packs. All right, let's go to the TriCam here. And I gotta hide this promo code. Don't look at it, guys. Don't look at it yet. It's not ready yet. All right. So over here, you can see that Patrick's got his camera off. He's apparently wearing something very special, and he wants to do a dramatic reveal. So drum roll, Caleb, with me. Let's see if I can get this drum roll. Patrick, there it is. Oh, I hate that. I hate that more than I thought I was going to. I didn't think I was going to hate it at all.
Oh, Patrick, I love that.
Oh, no. Can you see it? Okay.
Patrick, that is an ugly shirt.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay. So, what's our next take?
Our next take. Patrick, can you sit down?
You just threw Brandon off is what the next take is.
Patrick needs to sit down.
Nope. This is how the show's going. That's it.
Oh my
It's
God.
all right, Brandon. Let him live 40 years ago.
What are we going to talk about
Yeah,
next?
I'll let you live in the past. Since then, I've had 6 Super Bowls. I'm not too disappointed with how history unfolded after that. How many Super Bowls have the Bears won since then? Patrick?
Anybody else hear crickets?
Oh my God! Here we go. All right. So this weekend, I went to a card show, and we had talked last week about acquiring cards. I acquired a brand new Drake May rookie. In fact, it was the very same card that Patrick acquired in a graded 10 form, actually. So we each have the same type of Drake May rookie. Now, thank you for sharing that. That's exactly what I've got. In fact, on my side, I probably have it somewhere I can get it, but I'm just not going to pick it up right now.
Angle's a little off, but
So yeah,
I like it. It's
a nice Drake May rookie. Now, you've got a few Drake Mays yourself and a few Caleb Williams.
Yeah, so I was looking at my collection. So
who do you have more of? Do you have more Drake May or more Caleb Williams?
No, Caleb Williams for sure.
Really?
Looks like I have. Yeah. So I've been picking cards up on the marketplace for Arena Club. Some may know of it or whatnot, but buy and sell cards on graded cards. PSA or they also grade cards. So I've picked up a few Caleb Williams on them. Kind of the lower dollar amounts, I guess, because, I'll be the first couple. Like the very first one I have is a PSA 10. It's a beautiful looking card. I do kind of want to keep it, but I have the general idea of like flipping cards.
Yeah.
I
get it. You're a scalper.
Sure.
I get it. You're a scalper.
Yeah, trying to scalp some cards. I just picked up
like
another
jipping
one today,
kids
actually,
right out of their collections too. These kids, you're ruining it for the kids, Patrick. So I'll show you. Here's my Drake May right here. Same Drake May you've got.
And
then on top of that, while I was at the card show, I got to pick up my favorite Pokemon right here. It's my Blastoise. There's a celebration set, but here is the base set Blastoise from the original. Oh man, I gotta hold it by my face. You're not gonna see it. The original base set Blastoise. I got that at the card show. Also picked up this neat Ancient Mew card. I don't know if you guys remember this promo coming out with the movie, but it was a great promo. So we got the 151 Blastoise. I also got this cool little lamp over here while I was there. Let's see if I can. No, I can't show it. I don't think I can show it. Yes, I can. Hold on. I have it. I took the the light off of it, the thing, but it's an illuminated Blastoise
that's
card
cool.
from the
Nice.
base set. And then if you guys haven't seen it before, if you're wondering how much I love Blastoise, here's my 3D printed Blastoise that I keep by my desk. It's actually
Nice.
really
And
neat.
this guy.
Yeah. So anyway, so Pokemon on the menu today. Everybody's gotta have their starter, right? Mine was always Squirtle. Blastoise was my guy. So yeah, that's why I collect. But I'm not like Patrick. I'm not flipping these cards. I keep
You're
them in
not ripping
good
off
shape.
kids.
I'm not ripping off kids.
Yeah.
No, I'm the kid. I'm the kid that's still getting the cards. See, Patrick's the old man. I'm the kid. That's accurate, Patrick. Anyway, so let's get on to our matchups this week. So the Patriots hold the #1 record in the NFL. Not to be that guy, but we're back.
Sickening.
We had such I've talked about it week after week. We've had such a long struggle here, the Patriots have, with going through Cam Newton and Mac Jones, and now we've finally come back to our true form. It's been phenomenal. It feels great to be on top. Obviously, we've had somewhat easy schedule. People like to talk about that a lot, but it's the NFL. Every team is a professional football team. Every team's got. We've faced off against the best, one of the best defenses, the best defense in the league at the time, which was the Cleveland Browns, and we made Myles Garrett look like a pro. But still, we ended up coming out with the win against that team, and if we can beat the teams that we're supposed to beat, I feel like going into the playoffs, we've got a really good chance. But we also had an exciting week, Caleb, with the Cowboys.
Yeah, exciting week to say the least. Tied our largest comeback in our franchise history, and it was a fun game to watch at home with my wife, who's an Eagles fan. It was, very tale of two halves, because the first half I was ready to shut the game off. The second half I was like, let's keep watching, let's see what happens. So, but it was a good game.
Yeah, so the was it a 25-point comeback by chance?
It was 21.
Oh, see, the
It wasn't
Patriots did
28
25 in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
So just pointing that out there. Patrick, you had a big Bears game going on this week. The Bears used to, in close games, I just want to say that in close games, the Bears used to be highly unsuccessful. In fact, almost notoriously unsuccessful in their close games. But what's happening this year?
No, you could turn that into like a drinking game. Like what's the one way a team hasn't lost this game? Just think of something crazy, and that used to be the Bears. This year, I think, I'm not sure, and my neighbor is telling me too, he's a boo.
He's a boo, is what I
He's
heard.
a boot.
All right, so everyone that is watching right now, Patrick's having some internet troubles at home today, and that's what we're dealing with. So you're gonna hear him catch up here, and then we're gonna hear, oh crap, we're gonna hear something like that. Are you back, Patrick? Are you back?
Patrick,
I
you're
think
in
I
the
am.
dialogue.
I'm
All
sitting
right,
here.
you're gonna have to repeat a little bit of what you said.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. My neighbor too. He was saying how he's having heart attacks watching the Bears when they start the fourth quarter. Any given Sunday, sometimes it's not pretty. I still think we can beat the Eagles. I know they're like a giant favorite against us, mediocre favorite, 7 points or something like that. But obviously I'm going rooting for them every week, and I've seen a lot of reports though too. They think Bears could lose 2 more games, but then a bunch of W's. We're getting into the playoffs, and the 2 losses are the Eagles and then at Green Bay, which, I think maybe we could have.
I think the Bears can pull it out against Green Bay.
Green Bay, I think. I mean, look, this isn't betting advice, right? We say every week. If they lose against the Eagles, I don't know. I just don't think. I think they'd be able to cover the 7 points. Like it might be close. I think.
So I think the Bears win close games. Eagles play close games. I think this is a good match. Caleb's a Bears fan this week.
I am huge Bears fan. Patrick, you can send me a hat or something. I'll wear it on Friday.
Got it. I'll send you the belt. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. You got to grab it. Caleb, you got to grab it. He held it out for you. There you go.
There
See?
you go.
All right.
I don't know what to do with this.
Excellent. So yeah, those are the games that we think are important or those are the games or the topics that we think are important in the NFL right now. You know, Patriots #1, Cowboys knocking off the Eagles, the Bears about to beat the Eagles. Good stuff. Let's move on to our boost analysis for this week. We're gonna zoom right through this show today. So I'm gonna move us over to our stats and info in a second, but first I want to go over what we do in our boost analysis section. In our boost analysis section, we're going to talk about the most effective boosts that were used this week in a boost battle league. We're going to talk about the least effective boosts that were used in a boost battle league, and then we're going to talk about what could have been. And then later on, after we're done our boost analysis, in our second to last segment, we're going to talk about legendary plays. We're going to talk about what legendary cards we have and how we're going to use them in our lineup this week. So. First thing that we're going to talk about is the most effective boosts. And actually what's interesting about the most effective boosts this week is that they are the same card. Our two most effective boosts. Same card and same player. Go Long 4, the most popular card used every week because wide receivers are out there so much, earned two people, Caleb and Mr. May is my man, both 6.68 points this week because JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba here, went off, to say the least. So, Caleb, what was your motivation for playing this on JSN?
I mean, the season he's having is incredible. He's on pace to break Calvin Johnson's receiving yards. Not only that, like 8 out of his last 8 games this year, he has got over 100 yards. He's really, it's crazy too because there's such a running team, and the fact that he's pulling these numbers is crazy. So.
There's such a running team? They might have been historically, not anymore, right? No, I don't consider Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet premier running backs right now.
No, I wouldn't say they're premier, but I'll look up the exact numbers, but I believe that they still run more than they pass.
Yes, yeah, that would probably make sense, yeah, because they are splitting that load between those two, so makes sense. All right, so the next card to earn the most points, it was actually kind of an unimpressive boost in boost an unimpressive week in boost analysis. There goes Patrick. He's gone for a second. So the second most impressive boost used this week. Let's see if I can pull it up here. It's a QB boost. It's kind of a tough one because it's a card I don't have marked here. There it is. It's Slinging Sixers 4. It was me. I'm sorry. I should have known it even just because my name's next to it. So I put this on Matthew Stafford this week. Slinging Sixers 4. QBs. Hey, welcome back, Patrick. QBs get 40% more points from passing touchdowns. That's what this card's all about. Matthew Stafford, I believe, threw for 2 or 3 this week. It must have been 3 if I'm doing my math right. For me to 3 or 4 to get 4.8 points. So yeah, Slinging Sixers 4 was a good play on Matthew Stafford. Maybe not the best play, but it worked this week. So now let's move on to our least effective boosts. So Patrick, you're back now, right? I got you.
We think so.
All right, cool. All right, there's a bit of a delay there. All right, excellent. All right, so here we go. We got Go Long 4 was put on Ricky Pearsall, and Ricky Pearsall ended up having a terrible week. Did either of you watch this 49ers game?
It was terrible. I mean, they won, but they shouldn't have. I don't know how you get 3 interceptions if you're the Panthers and not turn that into a blowout, but...
Yeah, that was wild. So I didn't get to stay up and watch it. I'm always rooting for the 49ers. They're my second favorite team. But I can't say that I stayed up and watched this one to understand. It looked like Jawan Jennings got the passes that I would have expected Ricky Pearsall to get. So 0.24 points from Go Long 4 played on Ricky Pearsall, and I'm pretty sure that was my play too. Could be wrong. The next least effective block, actually, the next 2 least effective, not blocks, next 2 least effective cards are not the same, But Caleb, you know who used these ones, right?
Yeah, I own both of them. So that's on me.
So let's go to the first one, which is we'll do Not a Blocker 4 here, which is right, if I can find it here. There it is. I never know which symbol's on which. So Not a Blocker 4. You played it on Michael Mayer.
Yeah. I did. You're absolutely right. I don't have much of an explanation for that, except I guess I don't know. The way I've been playing this league is I will blow all my money like in the first however many positions I take and take the top that I can, and then whatever's left kind of gets split between my tight end and my flex.
Yeah. So that's why you took 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
So you ended up with Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers, and that was the next least effective boost, was stretch the field on Brock Bowers. And so what happened here was these 2 tight ends are facing a defense, the Cleveland Browns that week, who some may have expected would have been a decent matchup. You know, Geno Smith having to throw really quickly out of the pocket, maybe throw into his safety valves a little bit more often to these tight ends. But the Browns were too quick. 10 sacks that game.
Crazy.
10 sacks. Lucky for me, I played the Blitz 4 card and the Browns defense. I started thinking, man, I wonder if they give up a ton of points, I wonder if I can still get a lot of points just from that boost from the Cleveland defense. And sure enough, the guaranteed points were really important, but they, more importantly, they get a point per sack. So racking up those points was awesome. That was 10 points right there on the board. So
I would like to point out, though, even with my 2 tight ends that didn't do anything, I took second this week.
Yes, I know. So that validates your strategy, huh?
I guess.
So
I first, if Jahmyr Gibbs didn't have the game of his career, so
every week somebody's gonna have it. So that brings me to the what could have beens here, Patrick. And Patrick, did you play Jahmyr Gibbs this week?
I don't think
you didn't. Oh, you weren't the other one that used it. All right.
No, he did not.
I don't think it was.
Maybe it was JSN that you played. You played somebody that got a lot of points. Let's see if I can find
I'm looking
this.
to see who played it.
Well, anyway, here's the card that was the best could have been this week. Jahmyr Gibbs had over 210, I think it was 211 rushing yards that he had this week.
Insane.
So would have earned
like 3 touchdowns or something too.
Yes, total touchdowns, yeah. So Jahmyr Gibbs would have earned 11 points off of Rack 'em Up 4, which is just above what he would have earned if you had put the card, what is it called, Beast Mode 3, which is the 20% more total points. This is just a little bit more advantageous than that because it's specialized. And so you would have gotten 11 points from Jahmyr Gibbs extra if you had played Rack 'em Up 5, which means his 54 base points would have been 65 points. Insane. Both of you guys shaking your heads, but he's on my draft fantasy team, and I clinched the playoffs with my win last week. So I'm thrilled with him having a big week, even though I didn't have him in my lineup and boost. I usually don't like to line up my boost lineup with my other lineup. That way I win in one of them.
Keep you happy some way.
Some way. It gives me hope some way. The next most effective boost that you could have played this week would have been, let's see if I can get this up here, would have been Go Long 5. If you had played it on JSN, JSN had, I think, 165 or 166, receiving yards, which means that you would have earned 8.35 points from having Go Long 5 on him. Nobody played it on him. Nobody had it probably at the time. So that would have been a good play there. And I think that's the one. Patrick, didn't you play Go Long 4 or 3 on him or something?
Probably. That's like the number 1 used card. I
Oh wait, hold on. I can look at it. No, Caleb, you're the one who had it. You're the
Yeah,
one who had Go Long 4. Oh, right. We just talked about that too. I should have known. So Caleb, you had Go Long 4 on him. That was a good play.
Yeah, I would have put Go Long 5 if I had it, but
Yes, absolutely.
couldn't pull it. So
I could
Yep.
sell one to you for 250 boost points.
Ooh, 250 boost points. That's just one touchdown pack. I'd easily buy that. Jeez.
you're going back to ripping off kids over here, Patrick.
And then the last what could have been is a quarterback, believe it or not, this week. And the quarterback that you would have got the most points from, if you had played Air It Out 5, would have been Jameis Winston at 7.32 points. He had 360-something passing yards. And so you would have earned 7.32 points from this boost on him. Or maybe it was 380-something passing yards. Whatever it was, you would have earned a lot of points from Air It Out 5 on him, and that is the card that I pulled this week. So
Nice.
so
Jameis again next week.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try that. I'm not going that far. So yeah, anything to say about these boosts? Did you guys notice any trends? Anything you want to talk about related to the boosts that were most effective, least effective, or what could have been?
Man, I think running back is so hit or miss. I think it's hard to nail that down. Like Jahmyr Gibbs this week, what could have been, right? But I
You could have just as easily
receivers-
put up David Montgomery points, you know?
right. So you never know. But with receivers, I think you get a little more consistency with your boosts, especially with the ones who are known to kind of take the bigger share of the targets.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm figuring out is that receivers are good. They get you a good, solid, trustworthy amount of points usually. So
Awesome.
So it's that take of what players are consistent, what cards are less risky, which we don't have it like categorized as that at all yet. And I think we're definitely going to end up getting to that point. Like next season, right? This is high risk. I don't know, medium,
High reward,
low
right.
risk.
Right. Yeah. Well, we do.
I'm making that up as I go, right? But we get the idea of some of these cards that we're playing.
Yeah, some of them are riskier than others. We do have somebody in the chat right now, real quick. I just saw it pop up, so I want to make sure that I get to this. SJMP8488 says, "What's up, boys? Got some drama going on in my main league. I got Jamar Chase at 5, but was unable to get Burrow. The guy who drafted Burrow dropped him after the injury, and I snagged him this week.
nice.
Now the guy that dropped him is trying to say that he wants to put him on his, or wanted to put him on his IR, and he's complaining to the commish that Burrow should be his, and I'm dying laughing. Because I'm 12-0 with Chase, JT, Kyron, JSN, and now Burrow. I made 2 trades this year, Bucky for JT in the preseason and ETN for JSN in week 4, and I'm in cruise control, already secured the bye. So let's talk about this. So in a draft league, somebody drops a player, that's anybody's game at that point. You can't accidentally drop somebody. It is too hard to accidentally drop somebody. There are too many prompts that tell you, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's no way you accidentally do this. So nobody has any business, in my opinion.
He's
saying-
just pissed that he's expected to play, I
coming
think,
back.
Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading this too, I mean, there have been so in a couple leagues that I'm in, some dynasty leagues, there have been I meant to add this guy to my IR or put him on my bench. Actually, I dropped him, but it's always been immediate.
Right. You don't say it the week,
Don't say weeks later when he's coming back to play, I didn't mean to do that.
No. On top of that, though, here's what I got to say. I do SJMP8488. If you're in my league, I don't like you. What a team. Listen to that team, dude. This guy's got Jamar Chase. Now he's got Joe Burrow coming back, so he's got the dynamic duo here. He's got Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, JSN, Like, what?
Playing in a 4-man league, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is some luck. That is some really good luck to have picked up those players.
Yeah.
To have them that way. But man, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm complaining to Kamish because I wanna somehow nerf this team in some way. That is crazy, dude. Congrats on being 12-0. Hope you get through this drama. That should, even if it doesn't work out, man. In a league like that, it sounds like you might already have a quarterback that's pretty strong for you. I don't know if you'll need Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I'm curious how this turns out for him. So
yeah.
Next week, if you're in the chat,
keep us posted.
Let us know.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to our rotating slot, our legendary plays segment. So legendary plays, we're going to talk about legendary cards that we have. We're going to talk about how you can, how we think we're going to use those cards. Not how we know we're going to use those cards this week to get the most out of them. Speaking of that, this week promo code is legendary. If you're looking to get an edge, it's a 12-team half PPR, dude. What?
Wow.
What? Oh my God. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done. That
team.
is insane. That team is crazy, dude. For a 12-team PPR. No way, dude. That is an insane team. All right. Anyway.
Where's the comments from? Actually.
I get to see it in my in my broadcasting software. It shows up.
YouTube. Could we ask this guy to tweet his team? I would love to
see a picture of his team. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Tweet your
something like that. Yeah.
Tweet a picture of your team at us. We'll take a look at your team. This is insane. I gotta see who else he's got on there. Because if you've got anybody better than Kenneth Walker on that team with the rest of that lineup, that's crazy. So anyway, let's look at the legendary slot. Legendary promo. You're gonna get 9 packs this week and 1,250 points. We're reaching the end of the stretch here, and I want everybody to have plenty of boost cards. So make sure you type in promo code legendary on the app or on the website and get your points and your packs. All right, now back to Air It Out 5. This is the card that I pulled this week. I'm going to be putting this on Drake May. And not because he's my favorite player right now, not because, he's my quarterback, my bias. He's playing the Giants, all right? And the Giants have one of the weakest defenses in the league. They just lost their defensive coordinator. They're going to be in shambles. And our offensive linemen, on top of all else, our offensive linemen are out, which could kind of hurt our running game. We might have to rely on Drake May more. We might be in more 3rd and long situations, which is where Drake May thrives and earns a lot of those passing yards. So I'm thinking that Air It Out 5 on Drake May is a lock this week. And then we're gonna, I mean, I don't know what you guys have to say about that. I think it's a good play. I think that that was a great pull this week. I pulled it while I was hanging out with Mr. May as my man, and he's like, "No way, you got that one." It's like, yes, yes, I got it on the right week. Let's go to the next card. Patrick, you also got a quarterback card.
I've got a quick comment about Drake May, and I was looking at the stats. That man is going to exceed, in my opinion, Caleb Williams on the 4,000 passing yard mark, if you will, since that hasn't happened for the Bears with a quarterback. And I was doing that math, and I thought I had it somewhere here, but he's way ahead of the pace for
4,000 yards.
I mean, he needs like 175 yards per game to finish a season to get there and then exceed.
Oh, yeah. I put a bet at the beginning of the year on FanDuel that Drake May and Caleb Williams would both get 4,000 yards this year. And I think I'm going to hit on that. So I'm looking.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, Caleb's, his, average per game is a little bit higher, like in the, 230s or something like that per game. But I'm obviously a big Bears fan and Caleb Williams fan. I'm hoping for that. Wanted to touch on that real quick, but Tush Push V. What is that? 5? I'm
Tush Push 5. Yes, actually, before
you're helping me with my
we're gonna get back to this in just a second, but before you start, you've got the Twitter up, right?
Yeah.
SJMP 848 just tweeted the picture of his team. He cut off the top so that he tweeted it at us. I'm curious because I can't see pictures on here. I'm just curious what you see on his team.
I don't have it yet.
Or maybe he put it on YouTube in the comments. I'm not sure.
Could be that. Nothing on the Twitter page.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that.
We'll keep it. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So then Tush Push 5. Tell us about it. Who are you putting it on?
Josh Allen. So that was just kind of some, simplistic math on that piece. From previous episodes, I like the cards that are a little bit more less risky. But if you had to do it, Josh Allen leading the league with 10 rushing touchdowns. I would put it on him, and then I wanted to put some extra comments on there. Hurts, and then Dart right after that. And it kills me to say it, but I'm rooting for the Bears to win everything always. But sometimes in the red zone, I think you're not really sure with a premium quarterback like that. So playing it on Hurts might not be a bad play, is from a fantasy perspective going into Friday, which for me sounds kind of weird. And then possibly Jackson Dart too. So
Awesome.
those are the plays I'd put it on.
Excellent. So let me just get to my home here real quick. I'm looking at the Boost Fantasy Viewer channel. I don't see our live video at all right now. So, there it is. It's live. Cool. I'm going to mute it, and then I'm going to look at the comments.
Glad it's live.
Yes. I knew it was live, but I'm just trying to get to the chat here. Open the panel here. I can't see into the chat on it for some reason. Maybe because I'm the one broadcasting. That's got to be why. He did say that the link is in the YouTube comments, though.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah. Cool. And then let's see. We're on to Caleb. Caleb, you took a running back card this week.
I did, yeah. So it's a little risky. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is playing the #1 defense in the league this week.
I put on the wrong card. There you go.
Wow, there we go. Okay. But I think there's just a few things going my way. One is it's Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to perform. And while they do have the Texans do have the #1 defense, their rush defense is not as good as their pass defense. So I'm hoping it'll open up some stuff on the ground. Kind of rely on him more. And he leads the league in rushing touchdowns. So hard to bet against that.
It is really hard to bet against Jonathan Taylor right now. I still think that he's got to be the MVP, front runner. Even I know that Vegas doesn't have it that way, but I have him that way because I do think that he's carrying this team on his back, literally. No, I'm sorry, I should say figuratively. I hate when people do that, and now I'm doing it.
Literally,
but he should be figuratively carrying this team on his back right now. So I'm confident that he's got a good chance at this MVP run here.
Goodbye, Patrick. Hope he's back.
He's back. Yeah, he's back. He's on and off. We're gonna see Patrick fade in and out here, but I'm with you. I think that's a great play. I think having Punch It in 5 is a great card this week. I think having it with Jonathan Taylor. I don't know if I'd play it this week on him, but I definitely play it. I would if I had it. If I had to spend it and try to keep myself in the game, this is the running back I'd play it on.
Yeah.
So I agree with you there. Excellent. All right, we're on to our primetime picks.
Ooh, here we go.
All right, I'm going to have to move some people around here. Caleb, actually, it's Patrick always that goes first for the primetime picks. So let's.
Am I back?
You're back, Patrick. You're back. And you're on the spot because you've got to pick out of our 3 primetime games this week. And when I say 3 primetime games, now I could have easily put on extra games that are going to be out by themselves, like Thanksgiving or like the Bears game on Friday. But I'm trying to now keep us to our to the app, which on the app now you can join us in our primetime picks. Because the app now has the game Primetime Picks included in it. So you can join and play against us with your Primetime Picks. I think Mr. Mays, my man, had a perfect week this past week, 7 points. And then Patrick, you had 4 points coming out second place last week. And then many of us, the rest of us were behind at 2 or 3 points. Or maybe that's 7 points that Mr. May is my man. Maybe that's over the course of the last 2 weeks. I can't remember if we've been doing this for 1 week or 2 weeks, but regardless, here we are. That's the standings right now. And Patrick, who are you picking on the Bengals and the Ravens game?
Oh gosh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna go with the Bengals, mostly because SJMP has got Burrow, my guy.
Oh, because of SJMP, you're going with the Burrow-led Bengals. So you think that Burrow's coming back this week for sure? Yeah. You think he's definitely leading them to victory? All right, I'm with you. I think that'll be a good matchup. All right, who you taking in the Broncos Commanders game?
Broncos. That's it. Bo Nix, rooting for the guy, for the kid.
For the kid.
He's like 12. Yeah.
All right, and then who you taking in the Patriots and Giants game?
Ooh, this one's tricky.
Who you taking?
I got some family who go for the Giants, but
so tell
I'm
me
gonna go for this team, right?
You're gonna go for the Patriots? I already checked them off for you anyway. Because I'm gonna force you to pick the Patriots here. Everybody's rooting for the Patriots this game. Come on. All right, man. This is what. Yeah. I'll talk about it more on my turn. All right, awesome. So your picks are locked in: the Bengals, the Broncos, and the Patriots. Let's go ahead and switch over to Caleb. I'm gonna have to move you in a second. Let me figure out what I'm doing wrong here. There it is. All right, now Caleb.
First game. Man, it's tough. I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
You're gonna go with the Ravens here. Okay.
I like the thought of Joe Burrow coming back. Is it confirmed that he's playing?
I think that it's pretty. I'm pretty confident that it's happening. I don't think it's confirmed yet.
But he's not going to come out like 100%.
No, right. I still think the Ravens are a better team, even with Burrow. So crucify me if you want to, I guess.
Sorry, I was sneezing. All right, who are you taking in the Broncos Commanders game?
Broncos. If it's not the Patriots, I know the Patriots have the best record, but if the Patriots aren't the best team in the AFC, it's the Broncos.
All right.
I'm going to pick them. And then for the exact same logic, I'm going to go with the Patriots for the next game. So.
I feel like we saw the answers there, you know?
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Excellent. So your picks are locked in. You're taking the Ravens, the Broncos, and the Patriots this week.
Yep.
All right. And then we're going to do a quick swap over. Let me go ahead and hide you. And then I'm going to hide your picks. And then I'm transitioning over to me. Excellent. And then behind me, we got a special guest right back here. I don't know. Some of you guys might be able to see this. This is my new kitten right here playing behind me over my hat. So don't get that thing is still there. Yes. Yeah. Named it Beans. Old Beans over there. All right, so let's talk about the Ravens, the Ravens and the Bengals game right here. So I'm actually in this game. You almost convinced me to take the Bengals there, Patrick, because I was on the Ravens train, but I'm gonna stick with the Ravens here. I do think Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have something to prove. This division is very competitive, and I think when Lamar is when the division's on the line, I think he's going to come through. Then we've got the Broncos and the Commanders game, and this is where I feel like I have to be different. I don't have to, but I really want to see the Commanders win this game. I would love to see the Commanders win this game, and I think that there is this odd chance that they are the sleepers this week that do something, because the Broncos don't put up a high-scoring game. They've got a great defense, but they don't put up a lot of points every week. I feel like if Terry McLaurin can come back from his injury this week, I feel like there's a good chance that the Commanders could actually take this game. I don't know if that's going to happen, obviously, but we'll keep that. Let's go to the Patriots and the Giants game. As you guys can predict, I'm taking the Patriots here. I'm taking all three home teams. The Patriots are who I'm picking, and I'm picking the Patriots because they're my favorite team. Duh. They're gonna win against the Giants easily. Actually, I think it's gonna end up being a one-score game in the end. The Giant. I'm rooting for Jackson Dart and Cam Scadabo and that whole team to do well. I'd love to see the Patriots and the Giants go at it in the Super Super Bowl with the teams that they have coming up right now. Like that would be amazing to me. But not that I reminisce fondly on the days that the Super Bowls that we lost to the Giants, but I can appreciate this Giants team a lot more than I can appreciate the Giants team from back then. So anyway, I'm taking the Patriots here. I do think that they're going to win. I don't know if it'll be handily, but I think they've definitely got it. So let's lock those in. I've got the Ravens. For some reason I want to start their team name Baltimore with a B. The Ravens, the Commanders, and the Patriots, and that's who I'm locking in. So let's get to our last words. Patrick, any last words?
Were we going to open a boost pack or two?
We were not. That was a rotating segment.
Gotcha. Okay.
We might come back to that next week.
Words. No.
Yeah. You act like we don't plan these shows. Guys, we don't plan these shows, actually, very, very well. I had parent-teacher conferences tonight, so I was off running everywhere until the last second, and only got these graphics set up at the last second. Not that these are very impressive graphics or anything, but I got them set up at the last second. Got the notes in at the last second. We don't talk a whole lot before the show.
Well, and with that, who else is watching and has day jobs and families and whatnot?
Nobody that plays fantasy football.
I think we're doing all right.
Come on.
Does this works? How is this? Is it?
I can see it kind
of.
You
just opened a pack. What did you just get? It's a legendary card at the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's pick it off 5. Defense.
It's like the worst legendary in my opinion. It's one of them.
Am I gone? Well, and I sort of agree, despite the Bears doing
Chances
very well with
it.
takeaways at the moment. But
all right.
I thought and like we've said, so like last week, right? I'm buying some packs right now. We're opening them, and then all part of how this is season 1. Put these things up on the marketplace and. Testing them out. I mean, earlier on too, I forget where we were on the segments and whatnot, but I've specifically played cards that I haven't played on some players or positions just to see how the outcome was, and that was literally just this last week. So I don't have any intel on it per se at the moment, but that's all part of how this new concept is testing it out. Here we go. Cool. The total package. Quarterback gets 20% more points. Just rip that one.
I've got that one. Yeah.
I don't know how clear that is, but
it's not.
I'll put them on. I'll put them on the marketplace for sure.
Cool. Well, Patrick's going to be opening packs and putting things up on the marketplace. Caleb, any last words?
Go Bears, I guess.
Go Bears! We can all get behind the Bears this week.
Yes.
All right, excellent. I'm not getting behind that shirt though. That's gonna be my last words. Is we can forget about 1985. That was a bad year for football. Anyway, nothing.
I mean, Patrick was like 15 at the time watching that game.
15? So. No, Patrick was in his 30s at that time, I think.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't think he was 15.
They make fun of me for being old, and it's only because Caleb is 20 and a half.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the input, SJMP, and everybody else that's on here. You guys have a wonderful evening. We're gonna call it right there. It's our shortest show yet. All right. You guys all have a wonderful night, and thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
See ya.